What up? I said I was gonna drop this bitch immediately after I made the last one, 196. Go fuck with that. It should be up before this one. Like, subscribe for it. But what's in it? Yeah, man. Black men don't lie. Black men don't cheat, bro. I stick to my word. We in this Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, chapter 197, title. What was the title? The smell of fire, the scent of the flame, something like that. It has something to do with the scent of the flame because NATSU, he out of them flames now. It's time to get to work. So we start the chapter off where we cut away to the Fairy Tale Guild, because I remember in one of my chapter reviews, I was like, where's the rest of these Fairy Tale members at? We need the guild in this. This is a big, a whole town is in this, and we only got 2 teams here. Where's the rest of the hoopers? Where's the rest of my players at? Where's the rest of the organization? The organization is back in the locker room discussing how they don't think that they can hoop. We cut away, and I'm glad that Makarov got awareness where they like, oh, so Aldron is a threat again. Alright, then who was talking? Max and them? Max and I think like Warkov or something, the dude that never picks up a job request at the board, they sitting there and they like, yo, we need to go over there. We need to handle that right now today. We stepping immediately. Let's do this. And do what? What's that Sue Surf clip? And then what? Like, yo, I don't think y'all know y'all a bunch of D-Lows on the Lakers. But okay, Makarov checked that shit real quick. He like, wait a minute. What are we really gonna do though if we do go there? And I'm happy that he got the awareness, because Makarov, my guild master, my boy, my guy, I gotta tell you, you not famous for wins except for what you did to Jose and your little thing that you did at Alvarez. You famous for almost dying as the guild master. Hang that jersey up. Give that shit to Urza. Give it to not Urza. She too young. I was actually talking to my sister about this the other day. We were like, nah, Urza too young. It's got to be LAXUS. Give that jersey to LAXUS. You not who you think you is. It can't be Gildar's that's gonna be the guild master, because Gildar's such a deadbeat dad, deadbeat guild member. He ain't in no one's life. Oh my gosh, he's so absent, bro. He's so absent. But he like, yeah, we can't really do nothing about that. Godjill and them, they done already left out. They should be able to handle that. Even what's her name, Shorty, the sniper, she like, ain't Urza with him? Why we need to go? That's a great point. That's Miss 100 Monsters herself. They'll be fine. But we cut away to Big Slow, and he's like, yeah, we ain't moving, but where's LAXUS? We find out where LAXUS is. He's on his way. Big Dog is on his way. New challenger is approaching, my nigga. I was waiting for this. I was waiting. The Big Dog is showing up, y'all boys. Holy, I'm glazing. I don't care. The Big Dog is showing up. We just need Sting and Rogue to get off that bench. Get off the bench, y'all. This is a Dragon Slayer arc. Get moving. But he pull up and he see Miss Fortuney. She sitting there. She on the ground and she crying. And he like, Lost is being the good dude that he is, man. That first appearance of his, that was propaganda. That shit never happened. That was AI. This is a good man right here. He see Miss Fortune, he like, yeah, I checking up on her, and she like, man, she crying because she couldn't stop Ignia. That was her goal. She didn't want all this happening. And she like, man, I wanted to stop Ignia because, you know, she asked the why at the end. It's so annoying reading it. It's so annoying reading it and sounding it out. But he like, Ignia, one of the fire dragon gods? One of the 5 dragon gods? She like, yeah. He like, where is he? She like, what? The lightning gets going. He like, where is he? I'm not saying that I want LAXUS to fight Ignia, But I am saying I'm not against it. At least for an opener. You eventually got to go get your get back on that one dragon that embarrassed you way back in the Grand Magic games. For right now, though, big dog versus big dog, bro. You know that you're supposed to be Natsu's like older brother figure. When you get knocked down, that's when Natsu really kick in. Whenever LAXUS gets kicked out, Natsu jumps in. He did that with what's the name? He did that when they was going against the Guildmaster Hades. LAXUS is big brother. That's why when he touching Miss Fortune and she like, oh stop, you gonna burn me? He like, it's alright, I'm used to fire. And so they on their way to go find Ignia. Apparently, they gonna make a pit stop later on. But we cut away. We see that. Was there anything else that happened before I get to like the final scenery? Nothing else happened. All right, we cut away to the final scenery of this chapter. We got Natsu in the realm where Bestia is holding him at, and she like. No, he watching everybody on the screen. He like, man, God, you'll get that. You see your mans is getting dropped. That's your boy. Your boy getting dropped right now. Your boy. Yo dude, your friend. She like, bro, I done told you a million times, my nigga. That is not my guildmate. That's Ferris and him. What are you talking about? He like, man, I ain't trying to hear all that. Hey, watch this nigga, man. Natsu being Natsu, the most annoying person to ever capture other than Luffy. But she sitting there, she peeped that he flailing his arms around and stuff, and she like, how are you moving right now? Natsu been eating the flames the whole time. I don't think she realized that. No, she been noticing that the whole time, and I guess it hasn't registered that your fire don't work on this nigga. Did Ignia not give you the clue in that he is a dragon slayer? He is a dragon slayer. He's OG. Big homie. But okay. She's sitting there, she like, why are you moving right now? He like, oh yeah, your flame tastes good, by the way. Hey. And he get a sniffing. He like, these taste a little familiar now that I think about it. I knew I wasn't tripping. These smell like Ignia. We get some Ignia flashbacks. And he immediately goes to the theory that, okay, you Ignia reincarnated. My boy, why you ain't say that? This is so stupid. He got 2 brain cells, and one of them is all for one eating the other brain cell. What are you talking about? He's saying that, he like, bro, Ignia, my boy, why you ain't say something? We could have been left. Why you holding me here? And she like, bro, no. Stop the buffoonery. That's not me. You are completely mistaken. And she's about to reveal her identity, but we get a portal. Before we talk about who arrives through that portal, let's talk about that. So, who is Bestia? Initially, when I first read the chapter, I was like, ooh, maybe this is like Daedalus Ignil, because you know they got the different worlds coming through, where they got the Ilantir with all the magic and they got Daedalus with no magic. And then there's a middle. Maybe Bestia is one of them, but I'm like, because I remember that was a big theory with Guildars, that he was like Daedalus Ignil. But I mean, that could be the case. She could be like Ilantir Ignil or something like that. But at the same time, I feel like Ignia would address her in a different way if that was the case. She could be a daughter, or she could be a sister. I'm leaning more towards the sister route, because if she was the daughter, it wouldn't be like, he wouldn't specifically say that the flames taste like Ignil. Natsu would have said that the flames taste like Ignias more than they taste like Ignils, kind of. Like, I don't know. He would have clued in Ignia before he clued in Ignil. So that could just be Ignia's sister. And that would also explain, one, she got the horns like the dragons. Like, I think Ignia had a horn. Maybe I'm tripping on that one. I might be bullshitting myself. But she does have the hair similar to Ignia. So, and she kind of got the looks too, like the jaw structure. Yeah, that could be his sister. That could just be sister. Ignia, deadbeat of the year. You might just be another version of Ignia, of Guildarts. You might just be another version of Guildarts, my boy. Like, oh my gosh. Stop pushing these motherfuckers out. I also had the idea that, oh, maybe she's like Ignia's mother, but she's more humanoid than anything. Plus, she wouldn't smell like Ignia. So, I mean, like Ignia. So, yeah. Cashing in my chips, cashing in, I'm gambling, throwing everything on the line, I'm going all in. That's Ignia's sister. And that's Ignia's daughter. Back to the portal. We see Big Dog stepping through. They came to grab Natsu up out of there. Because Miss Fortuney, she can use Aqua Area. I think that's how you pronounce it. Where she can break into people portal. And Beastia stressing. Because everybody else, they just chatting it up. Where Natsu like, oh shit, my nigga, LAXUS, what's good? And she like, everybody is coming in my portal, going in and out as they please. You're not finna keep going in and out of this damn door. You're gonna be inside or outside. Like a black mother. But she sitting there, she like, bro, y'all stressing me. Get the fuck out. And apparently, the gang done reunited. The two done reunited. Big brother, little brother. They finna go handle the other big brother. It's time to go run the ones with Ignia. Because apparently Natsu like, yeah, these flames, they good. They done gave me the boost I needed. I don't see nothing different about you, my boy. What you mean they done gave you the boost? I don't see the form that you took when you ate Ignia's flames. So we gonna need something else. I'm telling you. Maybe the flames gave him Dragon Force. Maybe that's what he need to get the Dragon Force or the Dragon Cry form. I need one of those forms. You need one of those forms if you finna be Ignia. Otherwise, you gonna have to jump him. I really don't want you jumping him. I really don't want you jumping him. Because every other Dragon Slayer and opponent should have their hands full with the Calamity Dragons coming back to life. So, yeah. You gotta run the ones. You gonna need an extra power boost because that don't look like it gave you enough. It looked like it gave you something. It ain't give you what you needed for real though. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna try to keep up with the weekly. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if this drops weekly. I don't know when the chapters be dropping. I'm gonna find out the schedules, and I'm gonna start doing like more chapter reviews and reactions and stuff. No, not reactions, just reviews. I'm gonna start doing reviews. Ordeal reviews, Fairy Tail reviews. We hopping back into Centuria. I can't wait. I gotta check out Trojan X. Y'all gassing the mess out of Trojan X right now. Gotcha. You know I'm gonna be heavy on Gotcha. Ooh, just wait on it. I'm about to cook up so heavy. Y'all boys stay safe though. I'm out.